Ladies and gentlemen, we just got done watching the Royal Rumble. We got the press conference in the background. You can't hear, obviously, because of copyright reason. I'm here with my lovely, amazing girlfriend, Bailey. If you want to call me by your name, that's fine. Because some people are weird about being called names on YouTube. That's why I'm asking.
Sorry, that was terrible. I mean, that's what you call me.
Well, yeah, obviously, we're supposed to call you.
Don't call me my actual name. Anyway, the Royal Rumble, the first match of the night, the opening match. What the?
Sorry.
Bleep.
No, you can wait. Can we say? No, we gotta wait another minute to say it. But what the actual Flim Flux sucker? Because okay,
yeah.
Okay, the match.
Exactly.
The
Okay, first let me say something because I'm a little excited. We both were talking about how we really wanted Io to win. I'm a huge Io fan. Seth.
You could call me that.
Seth is a really huge Io fan. We were talking about how Io Sky's gonna win as soon as she walked out. Walked out, the instant disappointment on both of our faces because I was like, dang. Well, we know she's not gonna win now.
Her thing, I said Io, and you looked at me and went Io. I saw the life leave there. I was like, Io.
Dude, I was so...
And I was saying, oh no, she's an Iron Man. She could go all the way. Iron Man.
You were talking about how she was going to beat Bailey's record, and I was like, maybe, but like, ...
So guess I lied.
You lied to me. All right.
No.
Anyway, I think it was a pretty solid match. Up until the end, honestly.
Yeah.
Because no eliminations happened.
And then he eliminated 8 people at one time.
Yeah, it was maybe 3 eliminations. Chelsea Green had 2 of them, and then it was just.
Then Naomi, Nia Jax 6 in one go,
yeah,
and
exactly.
Io, Bianca, Naomi, and Liv, 4 big names just went out like nothing.
Yeah. Well, we knew, or at least I knew, that Liv wasn't going to win.
Thank God.
Because she came out second, and also, I don't want to see another Liv and Rhea match.
I would actually cry.
I can't do it, honestly.
Hunter would be my hit list. I don't have a hit list, folks, but Hunter would be the fight WrestleMania.
I genuinely, I don't need to see it.
No.
It's
outplayed, outdone, overdue.
It's been the main event before.
Yeah.
Has it?
Has it been the main event? I don't think it has.
It's been an opening match.
But
it's been an important match before, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. We've seen it enough.
I've seen this film before.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Also, I can't even lie. Like you already said, it was a good Rumble, not the best Women's Rumble. I say last year's still better, in my opinion. But the winner.
Okay, let me start this off by saying, Charlotte Flair is one of my all-time favorite wrestlers. Okay, I love her. I think she's so brutal. I have a thing for her fighting style. I wanted Becky. I wanted Becky so bad.
Honestly,
First I'll say, Becky Lynch is my favorite wrestler as of right now. She's what got me back into wrestling. I was really expecting to see a Becky Lynch come back.
At 30, I was suspecting that. What makes it worse, because everyone likes to go, people go, well, Charlotte's phenomenal. Every time Charlotte comes back, you can literally fact check me. I know I'm right. Every time she comes back, either she wins something big or she wins a title. Mm-hmm. And if she wins her second Rumble, she's the first one to ever do it. And the historical, that means she's getting 15. That means she's going to WrestleMania and she's probably she's most likely gonna beat Tiffany. And for you, I know you're probably sitting going, well, Charlotte's a big time name. Why, if you're gonna push Tiffany to be one of the biggest stars, her first WrestleMania moment, you're gonna have her lose against a veteran who's already certified. Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't you have Charlotte? But also, Charlotte winning and then losing to Tiffany makes this whole Rumble comeback win for nothing.
Yeah.
So either way, people are gonna get mad.
Yeah.
And also, Nikki Bella. I'm sorry.
Yeah, out of everybody, I'm not gonna lie, I wanted AJ Lee, I wanted Becky Lynch, I wanted oh my god. And when Trish Stratus came out, I was like, Becky Lynch is coming. Becky is here.
That's what I was thinking too, because their rivalry. And,
Nothing.
Everyone knows AJ Lee's such a big stretch. But, come on, it's AJ Lee. You have some hope for AJ Lee.
I'm an AJ Lee fan. All right, I'm a fangirl. She's one of my all-time favorites. All right. I know it was a stretch. I know it was a stretch. But let me live my childhood dreams, okay? I wanted her back.
Punk came back, she can come back.
Exactly.
You know?
I know she's happily retired, and I'm not, like, trying to push her out of retirement.
She stay home watching Larry.
I love her so much. It would be nice to see her again.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stretch out too much. I know you don't want to stretch out too much either. But like, if I had to say one thing, if I learned one thing from this Rumble, three things. I'm gonna take my three things.
This specific Rumble, the women's.
Yes, if I just learned three from this Rumble so far, it's Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne Perez. I just butchered her name all.
It was fine.
She's the future. She was there.
The prodigy. Yeah.
She was there for almost an hour in that match.
Yeah.
She was the Iron Woman.
She was the runner-up.
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
Yeah, she was the runner-up.
Number 2, Chelsea Green is really...
What was it? Her and Nia came out at the same time?
I believe. Yeah, was it? Yeah, no, Nia went out because of Charlotte. Then, right. They were back. Yeah, you're right. Number 2, Chelsea Green's a really fun person. Like, I really grown to like that. Chelsea, actually.
Especially when she, like, slid under the ropes and they were talking about how, oh, are you out? Are you eliminated?
She was like, no.
I'm taking a timeout.
And number 3, Jordan Grayson is going to be a big star. The way she was handling that thing, yeah, she's definitely going to be a champion this time.
You're just saying that because you like her.
I do. She was awesome in TNA. She was one of the best things about TNA for a long time. She deserves her flowers.
I'm jealous.
Don't be jealous of a woman I've never met in my entire life. But
I don't know. You are dick riding this one. Oh, I'm sorry.
You can say it. You're past the 2-minute mark. We can curse now. Fuck. I'm sorry. But no, if you have 3 things you got from this Rumble, anything you take away from this?
My 3 things is I want to see an Io and Bayley match so bad.
Like, yeah, they were great wrestling.
They were so good.
They were so great wrestling for you.
Dude.
Chills.
Their tension.
Just a kiss. I'm just kidding.
No. But their tension was so good.
It was.
Alexa is back.
I didn't think about that.
I love her.
I think she got the biggest pop of the night.
Dude, I got so excited. I peed myself. Not actually, but I was crying. You can ask Seth. I had tears in my eyes.
Chills.
Dude.
She's been gone for about 2 years now? 3?
She had a baby. Okay?
Yeah.
Like,
and Bray Wyatt died last time she was there too, and they were really close.
Yeah.
They were really close.
She's a mother, okay?
Yeah, she's been for a lot in the last 2 years she's been gone.
I love that woman. she deserves the actual world.
Absolutely.
If there's any Alexa Bliss controversies, don't tell me. Please don't tell me. Just drag me away to the asylum. She's innocent. She's innocent.
Lie to me, but
yeah, exactly. I have one more.
Okay.
When is Becky returning?
Yeah, Chamber?
I miss her.
Yeah, real. Becky is much needed. We need Becky.
Like, I know she's not coming back as the man.
Yeah.
But I miss her.
I think Becky's absence makes you realize how much important she is for the roster.
I miss her.
I do too. Anywho, enough about little ladies, I guess. We're going to the next match. Mostly Machine Guns, which is DIY. And folks, I don't know how you feel, but they kind of fumbled this match, in my opinion.
Listen, okay, so I know you and I, not the general public, haven't really been paying attention to that, like, tag division specifically.
Sorry, SmackDown.
Yeah. And I like tag teams, I do. But something about this match was just so cheaty and, like, not entirely, like, enjoyable. Because there were moments where the ref was just completely incompetent.
Yeah, that junk was getting on my nerves. I understand ref spots always happen, but I don't know. And also, for a great set of wrestlers as they are, like, the action picked up, and then nothing would go. And then the crowd was making it worse.
Also, they got a pinfall in, like, the first 6 minutes of the match.
Was that match short for everyone else? That match, it felt like 15 minutes. You have 2 of the best tag teams in the division, and you give them, like, a 15-minute match?
Yeah.
And also, the only good part of that match was, honestly, the Street Profits.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm a big Street Profit fan. Their feud with the Usos back in the day, banger. But, like, an ending can't be the best part of the entire match.
Right,
like,
exactly.
You have 2, like...
You spent the entire match waiting for something to happen, and then the end is just... okay, it's the end and then
Let's
it's
say,
over.
like you said, good wrestling, but it just felt so. It's going, it's stopping. It's going,
Yeah,
it's stopping.
yeah,
And it's just
exactly.
okay.
Like the national anthem, you know.
Yeah, that national anthem was something else, folks.
I think she was fine.
She did fine, but she kept stopping so
Just-
much.
It was fine. I think that's a good like summary for this pay-per-view is it was fine.
It was going and it stopped. It was going and it stopped.
Fine. So then what's next?
Instead of Yeet Chance, it's Fine Chance.
Fine.
So next we have
Oh, Cody and Kevin.
Cody and Kevin died. Breaking
Okay.
news.
Starting again because I'm going to start this with almost every single match we do. I'm a huge Kevin Owens fan. I love that man. His whole ordeal with Randy Orton, you can ask Seth, I was freaking out, okay? Love Randy Orton, love Kevin Owens, and I love a heel Kevin Owens. I think he is so good at being evil, alright? And Cody and Kevin absolutely destroyed each other in this match. The little ladder?
The little ladder was so
They were
funny.
taking turns, like, battering each other.
That spot.
Insane.
The spot when he
It got to the point where I thought genuinely Hornswoggle was going to come out or something. Like,
the spot when like Kevin and Cody fell off the top rope on that ladder
Oh
and
my
how
God.
Cody ricochets. I genuinely thought Cody was hurt.
or when they were at the entrance and he was dropping Cody on there the first like
The-
couple minutes of the match.
KO getting dropped on that ladder on that spot.
Oh.
The side shot made me actually cringe. I was
Yeah.
like about to throw up. I was like,
Yeah, because
oh.
it was bad the first time, and then they switched angles, and I went,
Cause
yeah.
it looked like it looked like he didn't really hit it, and you saw it, and he's like, ooh.
His
he ate.
back bent.
His back was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Alabama slam up.
Also,
through-
sorry.
no, you're good.
Listen, Kevin could have won that match. Kevin could have won that match when Cody was dead. He stood back up and was like, well, I'm focused on kicking Cody Rhodes out of WWE. I'm going to end your career. He could have won. Cody had no time to recover at that point.
Cody was a drunk man. He didn't know where
Exactly.
he was at.
I mean, that's when we genuinely thought he was just like out.
Yeah, I thought it was over actually.
But here he was.
But no.
It's Kevin Owens getting cocky again. I think.
Yeah, but I think the crazy part was that ending. I think the ending, the Alabama Slam, and like how just the way Kevin Owens went for that ladder and just died. Like the way he was just there, limped.
I fully thought we were going to get a Sami Zayn interference.
Honestly, yeah.
When he came out, I was really concerned. When he was going through and, you know, checking on Kevin and checking on Cody, it was like, okay, what's going to happen? And we see this weird shift in Cody Rhodes afterwards where I genuinely think he's going to turn heel. We're going to get Homelander Cody
but like,
before WrestleMania.
but the thing what makes that crazy though, right? Is that like a good thing? Like, listen, heel Cody, if you've seen it before, phenomenal work.
Mm-hmm.
But this is your biggest babyface since John Cena and Stone Cold. Will you turn him heel this soon?
I guess so. I mean, you can see that, you know, there's a shift
He's
in
cracking.
Cody
His
Rhodes.
attitude's changed.
But I don't think he's ever changed from that. I think he has always been that Cody Rhodes.
He's just masked it really well.
Exactly.
Just to be that, hey, my dad's Dusty Rhodes. I'm a great working man. You know,
Exactly, yeah.
hard. Like basically faking it, Two-Face,
Mm-hmm.
essentially. You got anything else you want to say from?
For that match specifically,
Yeah.
I thought Kevin Owens died.
Yeah. Yeah.
Watching that, I was actually getting genuinely upset. And remember, if you remember, I was sitting there like asking if he was okay, wondering if he had broken his neck, his entire face was red. And again, as I'll state again, I'm saying again a lot. I'm a huge Kevin Owens fan, so this was a very scary moment for me. I fully thought that Cody Rhodes killed him in that shot with Cody's back muscles flexing over the bloody Kevin Owens face. It was beautiful, and I was terrified.
I'm not gonna lie with you. I'm gonna call out a prediction. You can clip me, you can quote me, you can whatever, you can post this on anything.
Quote Creed, okay.
Sami and Cody's fighting Elimination Chamber.
100%, yeah. I think so.
It's happening. It's
If not Elimination Chamber, either before or after that.
It's happened. It's in Toronto. It's in Canada. Sammy's a Canadian boy. Hunter, do it for once.
I think genuinely, if you saw the way that Sammy was looking at Cody tonight, I believe it. If he did not have to go into that Rumble, I think he would have fought Cody tonight.
Here's the thing with this, right? Are we gonna heel Sammy first or heel Cody first?
Honestly, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
because if you genuinely look at it right now, Cody Rhodes is a babyface. Kevin Owens is a heel. If Sammy is turning heel, he can match up with Kevin Owens. But also, is Kevin Owens going to turn babyface if Cody Rhodes turns heel?
Exactly, and also another thing with that, right?
So who's changing there? Is Sammy going to turn? Is Sammy going to stay a babyface, and Kevin Owens is going to work with Sami Zayn to take down a heel Cody, or is Cody going to remain the babyface up until WrestleMania and then lose his mind after he loses his belt?
Yeah, I mean that's why we're gonna turn next match. Why I wish Punk and thought Punk was gonna win. Because I thought, because the promo leading it was like, well, when I was younger, I was chasing you, Punk, but now you're chasing me. And Punk winning the Rumble, beating Cody, and Cody like, oh my God, my entire purpose was being ahead, and now I'm back where I started. I lost to Punk, I'm losing my stuff, and now we lead on to our last match.
Right. So while we're talking about predictions right now, I was fully convinced John Cena was going to win because of the promo that he cut with talking about how this is for the people, this is my last time, the last time is now, I need to do this to make it up to you for, supporting me through all of these years, etc., etc. I was like, yeah, there's no way that they are not going to let John Cena win. This is his last year, his last year wrestling. He deserves another WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But this entire thing was a complete shit show. No offense. Again, don't know if I can cuss or not.
You can.
Now, where are we? Indianapolis?
Yeah.
Okay. Isn't this, again, tell me if I'm wrong, this is where the Shield was formed.
This is when they debuted. This is when they attacked Ryback and Cena and helped Punk retain.
So, I already called the fact that Seth and Roman were going to get caught up in something and they were going to get eliminated, right? I stated this before because I thought, oh yeah, that's probably going to happen because there's some Shield drama going on and Roman's not over it yet. You said, yeah, probably, and you were talking about Drew and you were talking about Punk and how there's a lot of feuds going on. Right.
Yeah.
What the hell happened here?
Look.
Every prediction that we made was just blown out of the water.
Look, I'm not gonna lie with you, this is my favorite and least favorite thing about this pay-per-view. It was so unpredictable, but all the unpredictability was sour.
I called it right before it happened, actually, where I was like, well, I don't know if they're going to, change it to, switch, so John Cena doesn't win and he's the runner-up,
Yeah, because you looked at me and it was before Logan got out, and it was like, I said, there's no way they're gonna let Logan win. And you're like, you think you're gonna pull a swerve when Cena's about to and Jay wins somehow, or John's probably going and Jay switches him over and something like that. And I was like, I hope not. I want John to win if John's last. And he was like, well, I do too. And
well, yeah, because we were down to after the situation where Roman is getting Seth over the ropes and Punk runs up and is picking Roman up by the leg and is throwing him over the ropes, and then everything happens. Punk is over the ropes, everybody's pissed off, there's a brawl or whatever. I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh my God, John Cena's going to win.
Also, can we're going back to the beginning. We skipped ahead a little bit here, but can we acknowledge one thing before we go back?
Absolutely.
Seth killed Roman.
Oh my God, he did. Yeah.
Seth, Roman's brains is on that mat out there. I hope Roman gets home safe to his family tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
He needs to come and talk on for slur on Monday. That man has brain damage.
I'm genuinely, I'm so excited. I love the Shield. I love seeing Roman's switch back to that. because he's like,
he started
he's
geeking out.
still obsessed with it.
It's so
he's
beautiful.
still, you know, enthralled by this betrayal that happened, you know, so
years
long
ago, a decade.
And, you know, he's still dealing with it, especially from, you know, last year's WrestleMania. That was insane. Loved last year's WrestleMania. I'm not going to lie. There was just something about it, seeing Roman Reigns' face when Seth is sitting there, and that cut of Seth's face and Roman's in the background,
and
like blurry, and you can see
Roman's eyes.
Exactly.
Yeah, just change. It's just like
there is something in him that like switched from, you know, that tribal chief to he's right back in
2014 Roman getting hit with that chair on that Monday Night Raw.
You know, and I was joking and I was saying, you know, okay, where's the chair, whatever, but like genuinely this was amazing for me. I didn't want Roman to win. I could have dealt with Seth winning because I love Seth.
Yeah, big Seth fan.
But when they were going over, like right before they were going over, I said I want them to get eliminated together. Punk runs up, eliminates them.
Roman just chunks his
leg over the rope, body weight falling over. Beautiful.
Absolute cinema. Okay, let's get back to the beginning. And
Sorry.
No. It's this whole thing. This seemed like 4 minutes right here, probably. Hope not, that'd be a long video. But seriously though,
a lot of editing.
A lot of footage needed too. But first, let's talk about this.
Penta, my son came out first.
Ray and Penta, I'm sorry, but
beautiful. I need a match between them, like an actual match.
Monday Night Raw, please, these guys fight or something.
Please, I love
Mexican Backlash though.
Penta is blowing up already. That man is so talented.
He's so fun. He's so fun to watch.
He is just, you know me. I love luchadors.
Yeah,
I love Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio is my boy. He's always been my boy. I've got a t-shirt from 2007 with his name on it. He has always been my wrestler, okay? Penta is like seeing Rey Mysterio again, but more brutal, if that makes sense. I love it.
Need Penta and Io Sky WrestleMania.
Actually, yeah, genuinely.
Run it back. No, jokes aside, I think if you could put like MVP or like most valuable people that didn't win, it's Penta, Braun, or Jacob.
Braun killed it.
Braun killed ISO Speed.
Braun killed it. No, okay, I'm not a huge Braun Breaker fan. I just haven't really like gotten into Braun Breaker the way that you have.
Yeah, you know, I love my Braun.
This match impressed me so much with him. Like genuinely. I can't get into wrestlers like that, and then something changed tonight.
Braun killing everyone and like showing how dominant he was.
Yeah.
Him and Roman stared down got me hyped.
Him and Jacob.
Or
that one was
Jacob or Roman against Braun in the future. I don't know how they'll make that happen for Roman at least, but I need it to happen. I need it somehow.
But this was incredibly impressive. Also, gosh, what was it? It was Roman and Dom.
That was funny.
That was beautiful.
That was great.
I did. It's kind of like seeing that young Roman Reigns again, where he's, you know, so sassy and just like he's fun in the ring. It was seeing that young Roman Reigns again in the form of his older self. It was incredibly nostalgic for a lot of reasons.
I also just felt like seeing Dom get bullied by anyone.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's just nice
absolutely.
seeing Dom.
After what happened to Liv Morgan today, I'm very satisfied with the judgment.
You gotta find your way to small places.
Exactly, yeah.
Let's see. I feel like I'm missing something. Sheamus still looks beautiful out there. He still looks great. This hype. This got pop.
I forgot to talk about Maxine Dupree.
Yeah, Max had a good spot.
Her ode to Otis was beautiful.
She was hitting suplexes though.
Absolutely. She killed Ivy Nile. Anyway, that's besides the point.
Yep.
We're back on men. Otis. Love me some Otis. Love Alpha Academy minus Chad. I know how you feel about Chad, but I'm not a huge Chad Gable fan. But I can acknowledge the fact that his character works for him. He's very like Perk Angle, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I think he killed it in this Royal Rumble. I think he was a really good character in there.
Sorry.
It's not his best work, but it's some good work from him.
Yeah. I think if I start, I guess we gotta be negative now. I'll start nitpicking stuff.
We are nitpicking.
Yeah. I think what made me mad, which is not for the ending, but for the beginning, Carmelo Hayes getting eliminated so early.
Yeah, and his Tozawa
Yeah.
absolutely killing him. He killed him in one hit.
Yeah. Also, here's my thing with Carmelo, right? Let's be logical here.
Mm-hmm.
Look out, Braun's a 2-time IC champion.
Mm-hmm.
Tiffany is the women's champion and Mom's great winner. What has Carmelo done besides lose almost every match he's been in?
Literally, yeah.
I mean,
literally, yeah.
like,
since his debut.
Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not gonna call like the racist car like people's been doing, but like something's a little. Come on, man. Like Carmelo deserves. He's funny. He's cocky. He's young. He can go at it. Like you see him when his few a little bit of time you say he was hooping. You feel me? Real grabs and like. He gets
Also,
going.
his little alliance with Chad Gable was nice.
It was funny.
He has good like ring presence.
Yeah, and then you let him get beat in 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Like he wasn't gonna win. Everyone knows this.
but he should have been in there a little bit longer.
At least top 10.
Yeah.
He's a young stud. Braun was there for a good bit, and Braun looked phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like, put Braun world champion next year.
Like I said, I wasn't a huge Braun Breaker fan. This changed something tonight. He did absolutely amazing work tonight. He had a presence that was like, oh yeah, I'm terrified of this man. He went head to head with a lot of, important names tonight.
Him and Jacobs happened sometime this year.
Absolutely. I would love to see that.
Yeah.
And again, this is coming from somebody that's not a huge fan of both of them, but I can acknowledge the fact that, hey, that's going to be a good match.
But also
I don't know why I sound like a news reporter.
live here in the broadcast studio. It's our bedroom.
Royal.
No. Unironically
The
though.
Royal Rumble.
Unironically though, here's off topic. This is for the Rumbles in general. We need better music for superstars.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Everything
Everything sounded the same. Except for the men. The men had a little bit, better.
Out of all the women who came in the Rumble, out of 30 women, I think actually 10 got a decent pop.
Yeah.
10.
Yeah.
Dude, there was sometimes I didn't recognize who was coming out, and I looked.
Candice LeRae, you didn't recognize her, and you were the one that was like calling numbers and stuff. Cause there's this thing where, what was it? It's like, your number is.
Yeah, we did. Me and some guys in the Discord. It's like your number is a wrestler you got who wins, and I got her.
What was it? 23.
23, and I was like.
And we were all excited, waiting for 23 to come out. And now I'll tell you right now, I do not like Candice LeRae.
Me either.
I think
I
she's.
can't even lie.
And this isn't a misogynistic thing. I just think she's so.
Boring.
Yeah.
Boring. You don't
Very
lie.
lackluster. Very like. It's another wrestler, you know?
I'm not moved.
She's just another Nia Jax lackey. Nothing moves me with her, right? I think her hair's cool. I liked her gear
and
tonight.
I bet she's a lovely person outside of wrestling.
Exactly.
But
I loved her gear tonight. Blue. I love that color of blue. But whatever, you know? Like, it's just another wrestler.
Yeah. But no, what's it called? Yeah. The men wasn't as bad, but the women, please. Give me Jim Johnson
again. Not just the men, but the women and
the children. No, but like back to men. Sorry, y'all. But no, I had to say the music is booty cheeks. Like,
it's bad. We need where's Motorhead?
We need Jim Johnson back in the studio. Get that old man out of retirement.
Also, talking about music, John Mellencamp was there. I about lost my shit. Actually,
that was.
Dude, the pure joy on my face.
Yeah, it was so random because I was not paying attention at all, and he went, "Oh my god!" Like, what? What's going on? There's no match. Like, I was like, look, I was scrolling on Twitter, looking what people were saying.
I got as excited as Macaulay Culkin, you know.
Biggest pop of the night.
John Mellencamp.
Speaking of pop, I believe in Joe Hendry.
Dude.
You know what really sucked out of that? We didn't get him and Drew though.
Yeah.
I was really wanting that.
Yeah.
I was really, really wanting that. Also, I cannot lie. I do have one thing to say. Well, I guess we're going back to the
multiple things.
Yeah, multiple things to say. Yeah, I know. Listen, I know he's famous. He's really big, and I know he's one of the biggest heels in the company.
Yes.
But putting Logan Paul at number 30 was such a knockout of win.
Yeah. We thought it was going to be Randy.
I was begging. I was on hands and knees like, Randy. And look, you know what? I get it. If you had Logan at 20... okay, so the thing got cut off on us, anywho. Logan Paul at 30 is a disgrace to society.
Yeah. I think Logan Paul is a good wrestler. I think he has the opportunity to be, a good wrestler. But he's so, unlikable that it's not like a Dom situation where it's like, yeah, you make a great heel. You're so unlikable that you make a great heel. Logan Paul is just, not
a
this
horrible
dude again.
human being.
Not this dude again.
Dude, I hate mentioning it. Everyone knows, but he recorded a dead body. He recorded a dead body and posted it on YouTube. That's all I have to say. Hello.
Yeah. Well, listen, like I was saying, there are a lot of horrible wrestlers. There are a lot of, wrestlers that are horrible people.
Yeah.
But there are some people that, hey, they're amazing wrestlers. They're good at what they're they're good at what they do, right? Jesus Christ.
Strong.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm delusional. Anyway, they're good at what they do. Oh my God.
Good at what they do.
Okay, you need to shut up because you mess up everything.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna fight you. They are good at what they do, so you can look past certain things. But he's just.
You can't look past a lot of things he does.
He does not move me.
No. And the rumor that him being Gunther for the World Championship at WrestleMania makes me sick to my stomach. I don't get angry much about wrestling like that because it's scripted, y'all. But Logan Paul as World Champion, suicide watch.
No. I got annoyed when he was United States champion.
Because he didn't do anything with it.
Yeah.
And
I mean, that belt fits him, but does any belt really fit him, if that makes sense? I don't know if that does make sense or not, but he's not belt worthy.
Yeah, because he's over here going, I'm being a wrestler full time. He's literally scheduled for 2 boxing events in the next few weeks.
Oh, that is right.
And he's fighting his brother, Jake Paul, this summer.
Mm-hmm.
I think a month before SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
Do not put a belt on that man.
Mm-hmm.
Hunter, we will fight at WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
I will fight you. I know you have a heart problem, but I will fight you. Do not put any belt.
He's on the TV right now.
Oh, what's up, Hunter? Do not put any belt, not even Divas belt. Don't put any belt on that man.
Please put the Divas belt on.
That'd be kind of funny. No, that's Kaiser's belt. He's serving. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I'm sorry.
Tiffy somewhere.
For real. No. But
oh my God, Kaiser getting eliminated.
That was so funny.
That was hilarious.
That was great. No. But let's talk about the elephant in the room. And no, not the actual elephant, but the elephant in the room.
Otis?
So Otis, I'm just kidding. No, but Jey Uso won the Royal Rumble.
Let me say something before we start. Before we start the Jey Uso hate train.
Yes, I'm listening. Yeah.
I love Jey Uso. I love Jey Uso. Jey Uso. Okay. 100% love that man. I think he can do great things. I love his style of wrestling. I think he has great ring presence. I think he has great promos.
He's following the mic. Yeah.
I genuinely, I think this is a good wrestler and he will carry on, and I'm so excited for that. And with his, tagline being main event,
it makes sense. Yeah.
But this one was the one where I was like, it could have happened next year.
Honestly,
when it was down to those 3 in the ring, I thought Jay was going to get Logan out, and I thought John was going to get Jay. And there was a moment in time. I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep interrupting you.
You're fine.
There was a moment in time where Jay and John are passing chops back and forth, and I fully thought that Jay was just going to throw himself out of the ring. This was I'm going to give this one to you, Oos, whatever.
Yeah.
And, they were smiling, they were laughing, they were...
Yeah.
Just... It felt nostalgic for him. You could tell this was a big moment for him, but I just assumed it was, him backing away and being like, you know what, John Cena, you deserve this. And I think it switched roles in that point.
Yeah.
I think John Cena was like, this is a young man that fought his way through everything, and he hasn't got that main event spot.
But say yeah,
it's his time. I've had my time.
But say yeah, it was like this guy was running the tag division for years, and now he's finally getting a chance to prove that he was more just a tag team guy. He didn't need his brother. He could do his own. He didn't need Roman or Jimmy. He's his own. Like you said, main eventer.
I think that's why I'm not as upset as say you are that Jey Uso won. Because I think he did deserve this. Am I shocked? Absolutely. Absolutely. I fully came into this thinking that John Cena won. He was my prediction. If you don't remember, that was my prediction for the Royal Rumble. I said John Cena's going to win this. And here he is, again, sounding like a news reporter, Jey Uso winning. And I am so excited. He deserves this. This was something that I've always wanted because main event Jey Uso needed to be main event. But
he needed the big spot,
I was not. This is crazy to me. I wasn't expecting it, and I think honestly, they did a good job when it comes to shock value. But that promo John Cena cut where he was like, "This is
Punk and Cody." You know what I'm saying? Look, okay, I guess this is where I come in and just be like the loser, negative guy here, I guess. But great speech there. Like, I'm glad.
Oh, thanks. So you're clarifying it as a speech.
No.
Have I been monologuing?
No. What I'm saying is what you said is true.
Right.
I cannot deny the allegations. But you had 4 of the biggest names that everyone thought was. I was ready to bet my unborn child I don't even have a kid. We're not even have kids anytime soon on Punk winning this. And like, when he got thrown out, I think I lost. My balls are in my throat right now. Like I'm still about to cry over that.
You're gonna cough them up.
No, I'm just kidding. No, but listen, I'm not someone who gets angry or go like, "Grr, I'm no longer watching WWE. Grr, I'm taking my talents to AIDS." I'm not one of them losers.
John Moxley.
I'm taking my talent with
Can
John
we say
Moxley.
that in a WWE
Yeah, you
video?
can. You can. But no, it was.
No, I was just making a joke because of the.
Right? Yeah. No, but I was just like, okay, so Johnson, that's cool. Then Jay won, and like I know it's like, oh, you're a Jay here. Listen, the Jay storyline, it's unclear for me. That's my biggest problem. And like, not like in a, I don't see Jay go. I don't see Jay facing Cody. Unless, like you said, Cody turns heel and the whole Sammy thing happens first. Then if Cody beats Sammy, Jay's like, I want you, Oos. You disrespect my boy Sammy.
Well, technically that could happen.
Exactly.
And that would be a fun, match.
Yeah, you get.
But with the Gunther thing, it's like they put on good matches and they have before, but they're not astronomical matches.
I'm not taking my shirt off and clapping for 30 minutes in these matches. Like, I'm not going boom, boom,
and
boom.
this is coming from a Jey Uso fan and a Gunther fan.
That's like, I'm Gunther, my king. But like, listen.
Quite literally, king of the ring.
Listen, after Gunther beat him, 2 weeks ago at Saturday Night event, if you told me after that, Jay's going to the Royal Rumble in the next 2 weeks, I would have looked at you and said, hey, bro, the hospital's down the road if you need to get some help.
Right.
I would not believe. And listen, I get single matches at Rumble are 2 complete different things. You don't that make sense? Because in this match, you need a pin. This one, you're pulling people over. It's easier. I get that. But, like, I know it won't happen, but something's telling me he's going back after Gunther again. And, like, Gunther fan. And
listen, that might very well happen, but the Sami Zayn and Cody thing, I would prefer over Gunther.
No, because A, like you said, they have great charisma together already. We know it'll work out. And like I said, the storyline is weird and complex, but they can make it work if they actually plays their cards right. But we do not need Gunther and Jay again.
Right. Pause. If Cody turns heel, right? Cody is one of the biggest names in the company right now. So is Jay. That would be an amazing match. If you really think about it.
But if they book the story like they should, and they don't try to add in Roman and stuff, if it's just Jay and Cody, it may actually cook.
However, if you don't remember, Jay's the reason Sammy got out of the Royal Rumble.
That super kick. And look.
And Drew's face was beautiful.
I thought Drew was going to get a gun. I was waiting for Drew to shoot Roman in the head.
Speaking of Drew, that's my name. He came out on your number.
Yeah, we did it for the men's as well, obviously, and I got Drew. And I was like, okay, Drew's winning now.
It's because I'm good luck, you know.
I wish Drew won. I would champion skin now. But unironically though, I have one thing to say. Not one. I have a few things to say, but I think my favorite thing about this Rumble, hands down, is WrestleMania is no longer clear for me, and I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Like I last week I was predicting the whole match card today. Oh, I think this is gonna happen. I got this happening, and now I'm like, me still makes no sense. Cause like, are we getting? Hear me out. Are we getting Seth, Drew, and Punk triple threat at WrestleMania?
That would be really fun. I would see that. I hope.
Or
I hope.
Or crazier, fatal 4-way and Roman in that thing.
Ooh.
Because listen to me. Seth dogged on Punk and the Roman and flipped up Paul Heyman. We're getting heel Seth on Monday Night Raw. He's beating up Sammy. You could book it, Vince. He's no longer in charge, but book it. But seriously though, screw Vince. Second, we're getting heel Seth Rollins.
Listen. Drew, Roman, Punk, Seth. Need it. I need a complete out of control Roman Reigns. I need a CM Punk who's all over this. He is, in my opinion, mastermind over a lot of this. Because look, Drew and Seth, they're that special guest referee match.
Yeah.
They decided that night that it was nothing against, the situation. It was Punk. That whole storyline is flipped because, hey, Seth was trying to help Punk. And if you don't remember, that was a huge storyline this entire last year. I could see that happening at WrestleMania. That is a WrestleMania event.
I'm not gonna lie with you. If we don't get that, it's Seth and Punk and Drew and Roman. If we don't get the Fatal 4-Way. But here's my thing. The whole scenario, the whole shtick was Punk winning this year. And I can't lie, this is a dart thrown in the dark. Like I'm literally throwing crap at the wall right here. Punk has the favor.
Yeah, and they were talking about that a lot.
And you remember when Paul was checking on Roman, he was pleading and talking to Punk, and Punk walked by him and ignored him. There's still a favor in Punk's pocket. This is insane. This is crazy. Because right now, Cena's favor is to win the chamber. And that's like, okay, that's cool. Where Punk comes into play? Where's his favor coming into play? It's two things. Punk faces Gunther at Chamber and wins the belt. And we get Cena Punk Mania. Or we get Punk winning the Chamber and we still get Punk and Cody and we get Jay and Gunther again. But I look at either story, but how are we going to get there? That's my problem. Like, it can happen, but how can we take A to B?
Right, especially with so little time up to WrestleMania.
Well, we have 76 days now. Well, it's about midnight here, so yes, 76 days now until WrestleMania.
Which, again, might sound like a lot, but if you're really thinking about it, to have a flush storyline, you're running on very little time.
It's got to start now. You can't wait 2 weeks to get going. You got to hit the ground running right now. Monday and Fridays have to cook. You cannot be no filler. You have to push your agenda.
Well, I know now, genuinely, we're probably going to be watching both. I've been a, Raw brand enjoyer for the entirety of my, wrestling interest. And, you've always favored SmackDown, but we haven't been watching a lot of SmackDown the past year.
SmackDown, cook again.
Right. Well, one of my favorites transferred over to SmackDown, so I guess we're watching SmackDown.
Le Champion.
El Champion. I love Damian Priest.
Real.
Genuinely,
Real.
His moment with LA Knight today was really good. I'm satisfied. You called the fact that LA Knight or Damian were going to, eliminate one of them.
You go at like WrestleMania?
I don't know if it's WrestleMania.
Chamber?
Maybe.
I mean,
they did that tag team. I think they did really good.
It was
it
fun.
was like he told them that there's not an alliance there. There is no.
Come say something personal.
Right. Exactly. And I enjoyed that. I did, however, really enjoyed the LA Knight and Logan Paul thing. I just wish there was more. Like, I wish LA Knight would have walked up to that table and just, like, knocked him off, got him, eliminated.
I would have laughed so hard, dude.
I think that should have happened a little bit.
But, excuse me, y'all. Here's the thing, bro. Jay's the winner. And, like, I'm not mad about Jay winning. And, like, I've calmed down a bit now. I kind of soaked it in a little bit.
It's because of my monologue, is it?
Yeah, you got me thinking over here when you were talking. I was over here thinking.
Mm-hmm. Pondering.
Yeah, pondering the orb. You know what I'm saying, y'all?
Mm-hmm.
Wizarding stuff. But here's the thing. This Royal Rumble has set up one thing for me. WrestleMania. It's gonna be probably the biggest match card. Last year we had 13 matches. This is going to be insane. We're probably going to get 15, 16 matches at this WrestleMania.
I hope so. I hope it's a really big... Listen, WrestleMania is a huge thing in our household. Like, we all pile in a room with, like, pizza and wings. So, like, last year was very important to us. This year, it's got to top last year, and last year's was so good.
You had Cody finishing a 2-year-long story.
You had Becky and Liv. Listen, dude, I'm a Becky fan. Love Becky. Love Becky. If she opened, they did her dirty, but love Becky. Always enjoys her match. So
yeah, Rhea had an anxiety tag, and she was I think Becky was sick with like over 102-degree fever.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a solid match. People say they won't, but it was a solid match. People say
Rhea.
Yeah, Rhea and Becky.
No, I'm talking about Liv and Becky. Them fighting.
I'm talking about Rhea and Becky at WrestleMania.
Did they fight at WrestleMania?
Yeah, that was WrestleMania 40. That was the opening match. Remember with the book. And Rhea
Becky lost, and then she fought Liv.
Yeah, you mixed up pay-per-views.
My bad.
But
I digress. Love seeing Becky fight. Anyway, it's been a year. Okay.
Yeah, it has.
It's been a year. And it's been a terrible year for me in between, so I've had other things
the worry about besides WrestleMania 40.
Love Becky, loved her outfit. That was a good one.
Yeah. No, but here's the thing. Here's the thing though, like you were saying, or I was saying too, is that you have. Let's name out a few people real quick. Penta, Logan Paul, Braun, Jacob, Roman, Seth, LA Knight, AJ Styles, CM Punk, Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. Mm-hmm. There's 13 names named for you, right? About 13 names. We are still missing so many important men. Tag team, United States. That's not even also count women. We're looking at, like I said, 16 matches for this WrestleMania. Because they're going to put Penta on there. We're going to get Braun. Gotta have Roman. Gotta have Punk. Gotta have the World Champions. Intercontinental. United States Tag Team. Women has belts now. They have big card belts now. This is going to be like probably the biggest Mania. This Mania may somehow top 40. Do I know how? No.
And again, really excited. Because it's got to do a lot to top 40.
Let's say 40 only had 13 matches, but they only had one bad match out of 13.
Which one was that?
Jay and Jimmy.
Yeah.
And
lackluster. Not even bad, just it was there.
Underwhelming.
Yeah.
But that's the thing that scares me though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jay has got Grant in the ring. But do you really think they give the main event night one to Jay and whoever? I mean, Io and Bayley didn't get main event either night, and they was a match before Cody and Roman. Mm-hmm. Great match. Banger of a match. It's just, do we really risk Jay having a stinker? And I'm not discrediting because Jake's been a better wrestler this year. He's improved a lot. I acknowledge that. It's just, if it risks him having an average match at a main event, it's going to put a real sour note on that WrestleMania. No matter what happens. You can have Jesus come out, and people can say, like, well, Jay stuck the main event. Because that's how wrestling fans are. They're going to come in about it. It's what they do. Look, I know I'm complaining right now about Jay winning, but, like, I'm being honest about it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
Listen, I think genuinely this could be a really good match if they do it correctly.
Absolutely.
And I know what you're saying, and I think differently than you on a lot of things, but I think if they do this right, they could get a really good event. But do I think he should have won? It's neither here nor there. I think, personally, this should have been a huge moment for John Cena. And this could have happened the year, next. But it's nice to see that Cena is, passing that torch down.
True, but I ain't gonna lie. If Cena just puts over new talent, that's not a bad thing. Don't calm down. And Pig wins nothing, a lot of people will be salty and be like, oh, they wasted Cena's last year. They Cena should bear everybody. And like, look, I want Cena to get 17, but if Cena's not wanting to be 17, and that's Cena's decision, because they're giving Cena full control, get mad at Cena. You can't get mad at Triple H or WWE or anyone. I'm not saying boo Cena, but I'm just being honest about it because this is Cena.
Listen, coming from somebody who was a wrestler, like, who you consider, like, for the kids, that's kind of what Jey Uso is turning into. We thought when...
He's a crowd favorite.
We thought when Cody Rhodes became champion, he would become that, John Cena level. I think Jey Uso is for the kids right now. You see a lot of kids that know who Jey Uso is.
There are a lot of kids wearing Yeet merch out there, Yeet signs. I came to see Yeet and stuff like that.
Doing the, Yeet motion.
And, like, not gonna lie, John's run is not really for the kids. It's more for, like, us.
Mm-hmm.
People in there.
Those kids that grew up.
Yeah, them 20, 30-year-olds who watch his legacy run, Who saw him in Nexus, him in Edge, him in Randy, him in Punk, like, people who were there in the flesh.
Right.
Now, if it's the current kids, there's current kids who do love Cena, but, like, it's not the same for people like me and you.
Mm-hmm.
But, anywho, before we keep stretching this out too much, you have any final thoughts, any naysays you gotta get off your chest?
Yeah, when is Becky coming back?
That's a great question, actually.
Next
week, I'm just kidding. No, but,
Becky is my girl. I had a lot of favorites in this match. Match card. Becky is my favorite.
I know. I'm sorry, dear.
I'm heartbroken.
Real. Anything else you like to add?
There's a lot of unpredictability in this, and I'm not completely against it. However,
just nervous.
Controversial take. I don't think Charlotte should have won.
That's probably the worst winner of the night.
Yeah.
Actually. Hands down.
Other than the tag team champions, because, like, I think that was... I think that was a really, like, rushed... Oh, John Cena. I think that was a really rushed situation.
A very clunky feeling match. I don't know. I'm upset a little bit by the match. Yeah.
But, and again, I love Charlotte, but something is just different.
It just feels like, here, have it, because you're...
And I don't mean her nose.
It's like,
I'm so sorry.
It's like, oh, you're Ric Flair's daughter, here you go, Merry Christmas. Like, oh, okay. Anywho, anything else, dear? You think you got it?
This is going to be a WrestleMania.
Yeah, like you were saying, like I've said previously, here's my last say-so. This WrestleMania is very predictable, and it has a lot of curveballs coming up. Either this could make or break this whole WrestleMania.
Mm.
And if you haven't been online yet, a lot of people are raving and raving. So, give it about 2 months before WrestleMania comes up, and you're all going to be hyped or watching something else. But anywho, thank y'all for listening to us yap. What are your thoughts on the Royal Rumble? underwhelming, overrated, cool, okay, a little I don't know, a little in between, a little say I don't know what people say. What do you rate it? If you, from a scale from 1 to 10, what would you give it?
See, I say that, but I think I would rate every match differently. I don't think I could do like
The overall show?
Yeah, I don't think I could do a generalized, rating, because it would be really low. If that makes sense. I think the men's Royal Rumble and Cody and Kevin did really good, and I'd give them, fair scores. But say with something like the women's Royal Rumble and the tag team champs,
really tanks it.
I think, if we were rating the start of it, it would be great ratings. And then if we were rating the ending and the winners, it would be like, yikes, 3. No, but it's honestly, on average, if we're talking like the beginning of the matches when they're actually fighting, hey man, you did really good. But if we're talking ending
and overall,
not great.
Look, I respect you for trying to stay neutral and try to keep your tone a bit, but I'm gonna be the one who's getting shot in the foot here. Mm-hmm. This show gets a solid 6 out of 10 for me.
I can agree with that. Yeah. And
I give it a 6 out of 10 because I say saying it's mid would be something like a bot on Twitter, like, ooh, it's mid, like that sounds like some 12-year-old take. But giving it like a 7 or 8, this feels like I'm just being too generous here. So I'll give it a nice little 6.
This is coming from somebody who is a Jey Uso fan, who loves Charlotte, who, loves Cody Rhodes and loves Kevin Owens.
Like I said, two of the winners are both some of your favorites.
A lot of the winners are, huge for me, but it just wasn't great. It
really took air out of the event, especially Charlotte.
When Charlotte came back, when she was cutting promos, it was like, I'm excited, but I know you're gonna win.
Yeah.
Even though I wanted Io to win and was honestly hoping that she did, by the time she got out there and started, beating down people, it was like, of course, of course Charlotte's winning.
When she threw over Nia, it was just like,
yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Anywho, y'all. Like I said, thank y'all for listening to us wap and rappy wap. I don't know. I'm not good with making jokes. Anywho, thank y'all for listening. Like always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and listen out for our next video, whenever that will be. Maybe tomorrow. For the next day.
Am I going to be there?
Yes, if you would like to be.
Are you inviting me?
Yes, I am.
It's a weird podcast thing. Is this the podcast you were asking me about?
Maybe, I guess. I don't know.
What, do you have a crush on me?
We've been together for almost 3 years.
Longer than that.
Well, true, but we know each other about 8.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Wow, you like me or something? That's crazy. That's embarrassing for you.
We live in this. Never mind. I love you. Thank y'all for listening. Peace out, y'all.
No.